To go wrong in one's own way is better than to go right in someone else's. What is hell? I maintain that it is the suffering of being unable to love. Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. But to fall in love does not mean to love. One can fall in love and still hate. If you want to be respected by others, the great thing is to respect yourself. Only by that, only by self-respect, will you compel others to respect you. I say, let the world go to hell, but I should always have my tea. People speak sometimes about the bestial cruelty of man, but that is terribly unjust and offensive to beasts. No animal could ever be so cruel as a man, so artfully, so artistically cruel. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. The deeper the grief, the closer is God. It seems, in fact, as though the second half of a man's life is made up of nothing but the habits he has accumulated during the first half. Nothing in this world is harder than speaking the truth, nothing easier than flattery. To love someone means to see them as God intended them. May you be forever blessed for that moment of bliss and happiness which you gave to another lonely and grateful heart. Isn't such a moment sufficient for the whole of one's life? Right or wrong, it's very pleasant to break something from time to time. Faith does not, in the realist, spring from the miracle, but the miracle from the faith. The best way to keep a prisoner from escaping is to make sure he never knows he's in prison. It is not the brains that matter most, but that which guides them, the character, the heart, generous qualities, progressive ideas. I think the devil doesn't exist, but man has created him. He has created him in his own image and likeness. The degree of civilization in a society can be judged by entering its prisons. Man has it all in his hands, and it all slips through his fingers from sheer cowardice. Lying to ourselves is more deeply ingrained than lying to others. Love a man, even in his sin, for that love is a likeness of the divine love and is the summit of love on earth. Man is a creature that can get accustomed to anything, and I think that is the best definition of him. There is nothing more alluring to man than freedom of conscience, but neither is there anything more agonizing. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Above all, don't lie to yourself. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lie comes to a point that he cannot distinguish the truth within him or around him, and so loses all respect for himself and for others, and having no respect, he ceases to love.